damaged. The whole kit comes in basically what you see up here, minus the follow focus and the matte packs, but it allows you basically, the rig allows you to attach that stuff. And also it comes with extra kind of like screws. It comes with an extra actually base plate, which is really cool in case you didn't want to, let's say, use the rails and all that stuff with the cage and with the camera. You wanted to, let's say, attach another camera. So you have another quick release plate, tools, all that kind of stuff, and like I said, everything actually fits into this case. So the rig itself it's really cool because it takes this small camera and it allows you to really sort of build it up and make it into a full production camera. So you can attach monitors, microphones, recorders, all those accessories to it. You can put a shoulder mount up here. You're going to be doing a lot of over the shoulder kind of work. Like you can see up here, I put my matte packs. I also attach my follow focus to it, all that kind of stuff. So like I said, it's really cool because it allows you to build it up, the rig, but at the same time it allows you to very easily just use the camera by itself while still having the cage and everything that the cage allows you to do. So let me just here detach this. So as you can see, this is the cage itself, and it actually comes with this top carrying handle. And again, this handle you can easily detach it here. And whether you want to just remove it completely or let's say you want to put it the other way, it's up to you. And as you can see, just the camera itself, in this cage, what's really cool about this is that it really just it protects the camera, but also I found that because the camera is kind of small for my hands especially, it allows you here to sort of put your hand in through this grip, and it just provides a bit, but like for me, I find it's just a bit more of a sturdy, sort of a bigger kind of a grip. So it feels a lot more secure than holding the camera directly. Not only that, but I really love this leather strap up here, because many times I've been actually working with this already, and I kind of run around the set or whatever it is. If I'm kind of doing run and gunning kind of productions, it's kind of cool because I don't have to worry about the camera falling out of my hands. I can just very easily run with this and just hold the camera in one hand. And it's a very sturdy leather strap, so even when I had the whole thing built up with the matte packs and all the accessories, it's still the strap keeps it in place. Another thing up here you can see is that the cage itself is built very well thought out, so that it has all these different attachment points. So even to the cage directly you can attach other accessories, monitors, all that stuff, but at the same time you can easily reach all the controls. So like all the dials here on the top, on everything here on the side, you can reach all the ports for the HDMI or USB, or if, let's say for the microphone, you have also a cable clamp up here so that you can keep it sturdy in one place. And the same thing here, you have a clamp here for all the other cables. Let's say might be your USB, HDMI, and that kind of stuff. So you can put that all in here and just tighten these two screws. It also allows you very easy access here on the bottom to the battery compartment, and on the side here to the actual batteries. So that's really cool. And overall, like after having a chance to use this rig for the last month, I gotta say that it's very well designed. The only really negative thing I could say, or maybe not so much negative, but maybe slight improvement, is just the white balance button. It's not that you can reach it, you can, but I have maybe, I think maybe sort of slightly bigger or thicker fingers. And so my finger kind of just barely fits in there. So somebody with like smaller hands will have no problem reaching the white balance button, but somebody with really big hands definitely will have problem, pressing the white balance button. That's the only negative thing. Otherwise, like I said, you can easily reach everything, on the camera. It even allows you, if you wanted to use this, let's say for photography, it even allows you to use the flash up here. So let me see if I can turn it on. See? You can actually open the flash all the way with the cage on, which is really cool. So all the other cages that I've tried, either they're way bigger, and so that they allow you to use the flash, but because of that heavier, or they just they'll restrict the stuff, and they're more just for video use. So like I said, it's really cool because you can even use this for photography. Really great cage, well machined, parts, everything fits nicely together. Also, like I said, comes with a travel case, which is an extra bonus. It's easy to customize it. Like you can see, you can easily just kind of work the camera like this. Another thing I forgot to mention is the monitor itself. It flips out, and not only that, but the way the cage is designed, it allows you to rotate it fully in all the directions, which is really cool. And then this thing here, let me just show you guys. If I take off the follow focus, And let me also take off the mat packs, and let me take it off the tripod too. And this itself, you know, it comes with these actually 2 rails. It comes with this really cool, you know, attachment point, the base plate on the bottom, and like I said, it comes on an extra base plate here for the top, in case you want to have 2 cameras attached and stuff like that. And this allows you to easily, again, adjust it. You can move it to different points within here on the base plate. Plus, you can easily adjust the rails, or you can even attach extra rails. So you can very easily make this into, like I said, shoulder kind of a mounted rig, or the way that I like to work with this. Here, I'm going to show you guys. Here, I put it onto the system here. And then I'll put, let's see, my mat box. And, you know, I don't know if this is just me or if other people also like to work this way, but what I really like to do when I'm working with handheld cameras that are actually really small, instead of building it up and making it really big, you know, by adding the shoulder pad and all that stuff, I like to have, basically, I want to have 2 attachment points, or 2 points where I can hold the camera, but you know, but so that the points are not so close together, because if I'm holding the camera directly, then it maximizes the shaking. Whereas if I, you know, have the hands sort of further apart, like on a fake rig, you don't see the camera shaking as much. And so what's great about this is that because here you have the strap, like I said, you can hold the camera this way, and then my other hand, I like to always hold it by the mat box. And this way, I actually did a lot of shooting on this music video I shot lately with Daystorm. And this is actually how I would sort of run with the camera. I would sort of hold it like this, and it actually provides a really smooth sort of shots. And it doesn't, you know, really require then for me to have a shoulder pad. And sometimes I would even just grab it here by the bottom if I had, for example, the follow focus, or if I directly would control the lens, like these lenses here. You can just directly control the focus on it. And then easily you can, like I said, grab this, you know, by the top handle. And the cool thing is that, you know, like let's say you have your tripod base plate up here, you can do that. But in case you sometimes, let's say you wanted to just detach the camera and put it on maybe a crane or something, or a Steadicam, and you really want to take off the weight, you can very easily do that. Like you can see, you can leave the whole thing behind, and all you're taking then is the cage, and the cage itself is very, very light. So once again, I'm really happy with this product, and I would definitely recommend it for you guys. So whether it's the Panasonic GH4 or GH3 camera, might even work for the GH2. I'm not sure if the camera itself is that drastically different, but the GH3 and the GH4 are basically the body and the layout is of the buttons is pretty much the same. So this cage works for this really well. And yeah, it's and I think also for the price, just all the things that you're getting is really provides a good deal. And you know, and aside from the usability, it just, I said, it just makes the camera, I think, working with it a bit easier, and it protects it. So once again, if you guys want to find out where to buy this, just check out my website at tomatosfilms.com, or just check the links in the description of this video. Thank you guys. Also, I wanted to quickly let everyone know that I have a new product selling on my website. It's a lighting dozen, where I show step by step how I set up basically my shots, the camera settings, like everything, you know, when it comes to aperture, the f-stop of the lens, the shutter speed, all that stuff, white balance. I also show you what lights I use, how I place the lights, and even, you know, how I dress up the location, all that stuff. And I even show you how I do the color grading to get the final result. So if you want to get this right now, it's a special promotional sale until the 23rd of December for only $24. And that's 12 different lighting setups, almost 4 hours of tutorials. And as always, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody.